Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Siege of Avalon. We just completed our task with the letter, and we now are reporting back to Captain Holden. And one thing we can ask him is for the status report that we were supposed to get for Sir Mabon, and we can also ask if anything has happened since our excursion to the Shaohul camp. And apparently a group of riders has been seen approaching from the north, so we're going to go ahead and investigate that right away. So we'll head up there, and where you're going to want to head to is the northern part of Forest 8, which is the top middle square. And where you'll want to head is to right up to where you found that camp of Shaohul, right up to where the road meets an end on the north of the map, and you can't proceed any further. Once you get there, you'll find that indeed there is a pack of riders. So we'll just take a minute here to jog on over there. Unfortunately, there's no way to increase your character speed as far as I know. Indeed, there's a couple of horses here and a rather important looking fellow. And if you talk to him, he's been sent by a man named King Tortain, or King Vortigern, and he would like you to obtain King Tortain's signet ring. King Tortain is actually the father of King Vortigern, and he actually died during the, I believe, during the war with the Shaohul, which is still going on, and we've been asked to retrieve his signet ring, which has been stolen by the Yahul. And in order to do that, we need to go back and talk to a man named Sir Harold, or Baron Harold. Duke Harold? Lord Harold? Lord Harold, that's what it was. And he can be found back in the castle, so I'm going to pause the recording here, and we'll head back to the castle, hand over our status reports, and maybe even have a chat with Sir Roth. Alright, see you in a minute. So here we are back in the castle, and oops. If we head over here and talk to Lord Harold, and he mentions that the wizard Elarath, or was it Elazar? Anyway, one of them has had a vision of it, and what did he say? He Elazar. Yeah, it was Elazar. He's the seer. I knew he was the seer, but I couldn't remember which one was his name. I don't think it was very fair of them to name one wizard Elazar and one wizard Elarath. No, and I don't think it was very fair of them. Not very fair at all. They should be named differently. And he has some information on it. He mentions that they're in the village, and specifically, I believe he directs you to the village, or rather I believe he gives specific instructions to the Olan's house, the only intact house in the whole village, and he also gives you a bit of information on Mithras, who is the leader of the Shaohul forces. Some sort of apparently they have some sort of a personality cult around Mithras, and he's very key to the whole attack force. In that sense, it's again very Tolkien-esque high fantasy type thing going on here. I'm not going to say anything more than that, but I'm sure a few of you might gather something from that and that alone. Anyway, we head down to where Olan's house is, and lo and behold, there's a number of new Shaohul standing around and mucking up the place, so we have to go ahead and kill them off. And fortunately they're all warriors, so No trouble for our trusty mage, who has no problem toasting them all if he spells. And in but a few moments they're all dead. And they're all warriors, and the one interesting looking individual in the strange armor there is actually a Shaohul general. And he's the one that we want, fortunately. He's the individual carrying the ring, so he's the one we have to kill. And once again, he's not too much trouble. He just has a rather large host of allies around him, and he goes down without too much of a hitch. And with that, we are now able to secure King Tortain's armor, his ring, and his crown. You don't actually have to take the armor and the weapon. You can just take the ring and the crown if you feel like it. It's not too big of a deal. And I think I'll wrap up the video here and head back to the castle and hand over the ring to Lord Harold, and then perhaps have a chat with Sir Roth. We also need to hand over those status reports to Sir Mabon. So we'll do that in the next video. Alright, see ya then.